So which of the following groups of plants was domesticated in the New World and introduced into the Old World? So it's quite difficult to classify to either history or to environment also sometimes, but the reason is because most of these crops are introduced into India by Portuguese itself, and that is the reason I'm putting this question over here, because they brought so many new crops into India. So which of the crops are domesticated in the New World, introduced to the world? First you would understand these basic concepts. New World means Americas. New World means Americas, that is North America as well as South America. Okay. And the Old World, this is Africa, Europe, Asia, because the New World, these were discovered only in 1492, 1490s, Columbus, that is when it was first discovered over there. Okay, so that is which crops were introduced from New World to the Old World? Tobacco, cocoa and rubber. Tobacco, cotton and rubber, and cotton, coffee and sugarcane, and then again lastly rubber, coffee and wheat. So we can eliminate cotton was there since the time of IVC. Okay, same again, this is also cotton over there. Then wheat, of course, since the time of Neolithic times in the Old World in India. Okay, so which one is left? Tobacco, cocoa as well as rubber. Answer option is here. Okay, so simple logic. Look at that one. It's a modern history question. I can also call it as a kind of an environment question or general knowledge question also. But because Portuguese into so many crops over there, but having little bit of history knowledge also. That is Neolithic. If you had read about Neolithic, you know wheat was cultivated in Balochistan. Okay, so then Mehergar region, and cotton was there during Indus Valley civilization. Even in Neolithic also cotton was there. Evidence of cottons are there. So that too could have been easily eliminated to bring about this particular answer. So answer option is A. So what are the new crops that is introduced by Portuguese, we can say particularly by Portuguese? That is tobacco was introduced, then again cashew nut, potato, sweet potato, corn, rubber, pineapple, tomato. Okay, then again you can talk about onion, chilies, chilies. So all these are introduced by Portuguese. Then again, of course, printing press was also brought to Goa in 1556. Printing press was also brought to Goa in 1556. Okay, so this was introduced by Portuguese majorly in and around, we can talk about 16th and 17th centuries, majorly 16th centuries. So first printing press, Goa, and some major products that what we are using, it has become part of our daily diet. So all these are part of our daily diet even today. So new crops. And now in the first quarter of 17th century, in which of the following was the factory or factories of the English East India Company located? 2021 question. So now we are moving towards one by one. Okay, so first we talked about Portuguese and Dutch. Now we are coming into English. So where they established their factories are Broch, Srikakulam, that is Srikakulam, and again Trichinapalli. Okay, so Broch is in Gujarat. Srikakulam, Andhra Pradesh, Trichinapalli in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so we are talking about the first quarter of 17th century, that is 1600 to 1625. That is what we are talking about. So where Britishers were there. So they came 1608. Okay, and they established a factory at Surat in 1613, Masulipatanam in 1611. Okay, Srikakulam, Trichinapalli. If you have major understanding of Second Carnatic War, so Britishers attacked Trichinapalli. Okay, during the time of Second Carnatic War. Then again during this, at the same one more Carnatic War, that is Third Carnatic War. During that point of time, that is when they got it from Hyderabad Nizam, the part of Northern Sarkar, Srikakulam was Andhra Pradesh. So that is, these particular wars were around 1749. Okay, sorry, this is we are talking about first half of 17th century, right? Okay. Yes. So 1749 as well as we can say 1754, that is the Second Carnatic War. Second Carnatic War. So nearly pretty much late. They got it in 18th century actually. They got them in 18th century, not in 17th century, because we are talking about first half of 17th century. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 1 and 2, 3 only, and 2 and 3. The answer should be A, that's only 1. Broch only, because these were gotten by Britishers pretty much like in 1 century later. Okay, look at it from British settlements. First quarter of 17th century, 1601 to 1625. The EIC had established by Thomas Rowe particularly. In 1619, Thomas Rowe set up factories at Agra, Ahmedabad, Bharuch by 1619, and Surat was established temporarily in 1608, and after Battle of Suwali, that is in 1613, it became permanent. 1632, they entered Golconda. Qutub Shah gave him golden firman so that they can freely trade in the ports of Golconda. That happened in 1632. And 1639, what happened? They got Madras. We already discussed that one. Okay, just interrelate. Madras in 1639. And in 1651, they entered Ugly. That is in West Bengal. Okay, 1668, they got Bombay from British government, because British government had taken Bombay from Portuguese as part of matrimonial relationship. 1698, they got Govindpur, Sultanate and Calicut, around which they built Fort William. It went on to become Calcutta. Okay. Govindpur, Sultanate and Calicut. Okay. And Tiruchirappalli during Second Carnatic War in 1752 defeated the French general, particularly we can talk about the French governor, that is Dupleix, and the Dupleix was recalled back to France after this particular defeat. That happened in 1752, Tiruchirappalli. Okay. And then again, Chikakul, also called Srikakulam, that is in Andhra Pradesh, and that was part of Northern Sarkars and given to Britishers by Hyderabad Nizam. The Britishers taken from Nizam of Hyderabad in 1766. After the end of, we can say, Carnatic Wars over there. So this is how the Britishers entered different parts of the country. So first quarter only in, we can say, the western and northern part of the country, and after the second half, we can say they started expanding all across the country. Okay, so then again, Tiruchirappalli and Chikakul, they got it in 18th century, not in 17th century. So this is British settlements in India. So know about French settlements also, Dutch settlements also. Okay, then Danes, Germans. Okay, not quite important, but still, if you have to know about that one, that would be great. Again, know about all the British settlements. It was given in maps in any of the, if you just Google also, you will get most of the settlements. That is one thing. So about that one, English East India Company. Again, one more. The staple commodities of export by English East India Company from Bengal in the middle of the 18th century were 2018. Okay. Raw cotton, oil seeds and opium, sugar, salt, zinc and lead, copper, silver, gold, spices and tea, cotton, silk, saltpeter and opium. So this is knowledge actually comes from the knowledge of medieval history. When you read about medieval history economic terms, okay, so Bengal, particularly talking about Bengal was known for muslin as well as cotton. The cotton production also, as well as for particularly export of cotton as well as textile production. Then again, muslin, that is cotton plus silk. So at the same time, Bihar was known for saltpeter production, and opium was also produced in Bengal itself. And again, of course, you can eliminate certain statements because Britishers were never interested in this kind of metals. Never interested in any kind of metals. Okay, oil seeds, of course. So it was not much in vogue during that point of time. So that is the reason. Answer is D. So I mentioned that is Bengal was famous for silk since medieval times itself only. Silk also, and even cotton export also. And Dhaka was famous for muslin. Muslin is mixture of cotton and silk over there. Cotton and silk. So this one asked over there. Okay. East India Company. So what is the theme that is asking? That is asking about their settlements, asking about what is their major important economic benefits what they derived out of India. So then again, coming to that one, consider the following 2012. So we talked about Britishers, we talked about their coming. Of course, with respect to wars, no questions has been asked. So how many wars were there? Like we can talk about Plassey. We can summarize these things. 1757. Okay, and then again Buxar, 1764. Again after Buxar, Treaty of Allahabad, 1765. Treaty of Prayagraj or Allahabad. Okay, at the same time, they got Diwani rights. Then again Anglo-Mysore Wars, 4 Anglo-Mysore Wars. First war, 1766-69. Treaty of Madras in 1769. Okay, then again second war, 1780 to 84, Treaty of Mangalore. Okay, so that's 1784. Third one, 1790 to 1792, ended with Treaty of Srirangapatna. because no questions about wars have been asked, but still this is a summary of that one. This is quick revision. 1792, and again fourth war 1799. Okay, and that is second treaty of Srirangapatna. Okay, second treaty of Srirangapatna, again 1799, and again Tipu Sultan got defeated. Wadiyar family was restored. Wadiyars, that is Mysore Wadiyars we are talking about. So this is one of the wars we can talk about. Okay, so I think I will write it even more succinctly. 1 second. Okay, all the wars we can talk about. Bengal 1757 Plassey, 1764 Buxar, then 1765 Treaty of Allahabad. Plassey. Okay, and then again Mysore 1766-69 first war, 1780-84 second war, 1790-1792 third war, 1799 fourth war. That is Treaty of Madras, Treaty of Mangalore. Okay, and again Treaty of Srirangapatna, and again second Treaty of Srirangapatna, second Treaty of Srirangapatna. And then we can talk about Marathas, occupation of Marathas. Okay, then again 1775 to 1782 first Anglo-Maratha war, Treaty of Salbai. Okay, then again second Anglo-Maratha war 1802 to 1806 we can talk about. Okay, so that is one of the important treaty was Basin Treaty. Basin Treaty. Okay, and third war 1817, 1818. One more important treaty was Treaty of Pune, where Peshwa ship was taken away. Treaty of Pune. Okay, so these are Maratha wars, and again you can talk about Sindh war. That is 1843. Only one war is there, and one of the subsidiary alliance treaty was signed with Sindh in 1839. And then again Punjab we can talk about 1845-46, the first Anglo-Sikh war. So ended with Treaty of Lahore. Treaty of Lahore. Okay, so another important treaty is Treaty of Bhairovwal, very less known treaty. Okay, Treaty of Bhairovwal, Bhyrowal. Okay. Okay, 1845-46 Lahore Treaty. Then again Bhairovwal. Again Bhairovwal is also in present Pakistan. And again 1848. So that is second war. Okay, second Anglo-Sikh war. Then it became a commissioner province. Punjab became a commissioner province under John Lawrence. Commissioner province. So these are the wars and different dates. Okay. Then we can also talk about Carnatic wars also. So just for greater revision. Okay. Carnatic wars. So that is 1742 to 48. Again, different dates are there because it started majorly in Europe first, then it started in India. Some would say 44 to 48. Okay, so different this thing. Okay, so Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. Aix-la-Chapelle. Okay, then again second Carnatic war 1749 to 54. Treaty of Pondicherry. Third Carnatic war 1756 to 1763, Treaty of Paris. So all the wars, most of the wars. Okay, so all of them are here. Okay, so that is Bengal, Carnatic, then again Mysuru, Marathas, then again Sindh war, and again Punjab wars too. Punjab wars too. So this is how Britishers occupied India. So right from the beginning of, we can say that is 1757 and until 1848. That is the last major war within India, because 1856 revolt happened and British stopped their annexation policies. British stopped their annexation policies. So this is Bengal, Carnatic, Mysore as well as Sindh and Punjab occupation. Hopefully you got brief dates as well as different treaties that were signed during that point of time.